listen to me and see what I do differently. Right, so listen to me. This is what you guys are doing, okay? Now, here's what's written. You got to the difference? So staccato means what?
Half of the beat.
Yeah, not quite. That's what Nate noted.
Like,
Good, so what's a word for that? Short? Sure. More separated. Think separated, okay? So while the first notes are nice and connected.
Light and separate.
Light and separate, right. So just be sure that there's a little bit of air in between each one. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind, right from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Making the staccato notes just as long as the other notes. So let's go ahead and start from the second line. So measure 6. 1, 2, 3. Good. Be sure your right hand isn't covering any of the holes down at the bottom because it's going to adjust the pitch a little bit. So be sure they're just resting right above the keys, all right? So just be sure, go ahead and make a seat with your right hand. Nice and comfortable. Your right hand. You're the right hand. There you go. So go ahead and just keep that position right above the keys. So that it's nice and relaxed, but that way we're not like resting on it, otherwise you get just a bunch of weird stuff going on. So be sure you just keep them right above. Same thing. Measure 6. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So you're just having trouble with the E flats, basically?
Yeah, I can't play that. I know the notes, but it's hard to like sleep.
Sure. You're normally an alto sax player, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's understandable.
I know the notes.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's a different fingering system for alto to tenor. Okay, let's go through and play it again. Straight through from the beginning. Remember, pay attention to the dynamics and the articulations. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Sounds pretty good. Dynamics are right. Articulation is pretty close. Good. Let's go and start looking at the... We're going to look at part A now. So measure 2. So let's go ahead and just say the note names going through. Alright, so we got, what's the first note? C, good. And then B natural, then B flat.
D flat, B flat.
So thinking about our chromatic scale that we just played, is that similar to the chromatic or is that different?
Different.
What's different?
It's just kind of something like that.
Well, let's look back at 6.23. Measure 5. Do you guys see a similarity there?
Yes.
And then going down, it's pretty much just our chromatic scale going all the way down, isn't it? Yes? Yes? Not an approval? That's good. Okay, so just remember that chromatic scale then. So rhythms are important also, but just really try to focus on those fingers right now. So let's go through. So we have C,
I was thinking something.
and then what's next? B natural, good. And then we have B flat.
B
And
flat,
then
B flat, A flat, G, F sharp, F, E, D.
E flat. So right there, that's our first jump going from chromatic down to E flat, correct? So really try to remember that we're going through. Let's go ahead and just start on measure 2. We're going to try to play up to that part. So just starting right there. So we're just going to go ahead and finger along with it right now.
Starting on B2?
B3, I'm sorry. So I give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, breathe. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So we're just going to finger along for right now, though, and say the note in. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bum, 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 bum. That's how far we're going to go, okay? So let's go ahead and do that again, just fingering along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Bum, 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 bum. Good. Go ahead and put your instrument down on your lap. We're going to clap along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good.
I have heard this.
See? Told you. Alright, let's go ahead and play through it now. So instruments up. Remember, nice deep breath. Just really focus on that chromatic scale, okay? And then we're going to have to let you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. Let's go ahead and try that once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. So the rhythm just in that third bar there, it's pretty close. It's just throwing us off a little bit. So just remember the articulations. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I have heard this.
See? We're going to have to practice it a little bit when we get home. So go ahead and focus on that, and then once we have both parts down, we'll be able to do them as a duet. So half of you will be able to play the bottom line, half of you will be able to play the top.
I'll play the top.
Top? Cool. We'll